Raider Nation, we are back. It is me and my boy Chona back for another episode of Puro
What up? What
Raider
up?
Podcast. What up, big dog?
Yes, sir. What's up, doggy? How we doing?
Good to see you in one piece. Hey, bro, all those Niner fans look pretty reckless out there.
Hey, it was a little rough, dog. It was a little rough, but you know what? They didn't win, so that's all that mattered.
I saw one of somebody get hit with a chair, bro, like it was WWE or something.
You know what? There was one of the fights where like it was like above us because we were on the 100 section. So it was a fight that was like above us. We were like, órale. So
yeah,
that was, I mean, it was cool. Yeah, like behind and above us. I was kind of like,
okay.
That's the shit you gotta be careful for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, but it was good. It was fun. There was a lot of Niner fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get into that right now. I say what's up to everybody. Salute, Robert Pena. What's up, bro? He said Leo Raiders. Mike Green, welcome, brother. Welcome. He said, what up, Raider Nation with the Raiders? He said, where's the spinning shit? Yeah, I know. Sometimes we lag it, bro. One of us doesn't work from home, so I gotta wait for him to get home. He said, yo, salute to my guy Leo. What up, Anthony? Hey, bro, hope to see you in LA, bro. That's coming up cool. And then, of course, the homie.
One of us. One of us doesn't work from home. Hint.
And I work from home, but I work. And I got
gotcha. One of us doesn't work from home.
And I got chores to do around the house too, bro. I got pickups and Uber deliveries to make around here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Uber pickups and deliveries.
Right? But hey, bro, the season is almost here, big dog.
I'm ready, dog. I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready. It's been waiting the whole year.
Yeah.
Well, not a whole year, but this whole year.
Well, we had the first
one game.
The last preseason game versus the 49ers. So you were there, you were in attendance. Tell me what you thought or what you saw as far as the crowd, the energy. I know you said the Niner fans outweighed us, so
yeah, Niner fans were rolling deep, that's for sure.
Yeah.
There was a lot of red out there, or whatever color that they want to call it. It's something like some kind of maroon or some kind of red, or I don't know what it is, but yeah, there was a lot of Niner fans out there, a lot of them. Yeah, it was Raider fans too. You know what it is too. Like with the Niner fans, they have so many different colored jerseys.
Yeah,
because I was thinking about that. I was like, okay, it doesn't look too bad. But when you start looking at it, some of those guys also have black 49er fans jerseys.
Oh, okay.
So makes you wonder, like, I wonder how many of those are actually red, like 49er jerseys and stuff
like actual
that.
red 49er jerseys instead of like fucking. Okay.
So
that makes sense.
I wonder, but that's not too. It wasn't too bad. Like there was it was funny because like we were sitting in a row, and there was like maybe like one 49er fan, and then like two more showed up. And then, like,
really?
More, damn it! This row started to fill. We're 49er fans.
Yeah.
But it was cool. We were right there by so the torch, the torch faces towards the field.
Mm-hmm.
So we were at towards the right of it at the bottom, like 141, something like that. It was with the.
Oh, okay, so yeah. How'd you like that? I don't normally we sit 300, 200 or 300 section. How'd you like being in the 100?
I was actually a nice little view. I'm not gonna lie.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a nice view because it was at an angle, so you could still see the whole field. Like like for the game, what's the name through the interception? It was right there where we were at.
Mm-hmm.
When homeboy ran back the punt, it was towards us. So that was pretty cool.
Okay.
So stuff like that was cool.
But the energy, as far as the Raider fans, how was that, bro?
It was good. It wasn't bad. I think it could have been like it was like 50-50 when you hear them go. You know how they present the 49ers.
Yeah.
Crowd going.
So
Raider, your Las Vegas Raiders, and I was like, it sounds like.
You heard that, like, so you know how we always, and I don't mean to do it in a shady way, but we always will discuss with Oakland people who say that shit will never happen in Oakland.
Which is not true. It has happened in Oakland, but okay.
So I found a video of this dude like saying how he's tired of people saying that, and he's from the Bay, so he just had to say because he went to the 49er game up in Oakland that year when we sucked. We had Carr, but we beat Cap them. Yeah. And you could see all the red, bro, at the Coliseum. I was like,
yeah. And it's funny because I think it's being up there 49er like as a like that split between 49er and Oakland. You would see that more with the 49ers than you would see because I know a lot of people who used to be like Bronco fans. They'd be like, "Why that? No way I'm ever going to a game in Oakland." You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
They used to say that. You used to say like, "Oh, that's no way I'm ever going to Oakland to watch football game." Let alone
which makes sense as a Bronco. You don't want to fucking go to Oakland.
Anyway. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I also say like, I think it's different in San Francisco because they're literally across the bridge.
Yeah, they're across
at that time they were across the bridge. Or whatever. So I think it makes a difference. Going out that way and then coming out here, I think it's just a travel destination. Oakland wasn't a travel destination.
Right? It's not like you said, hey, you know where we should go this weekend? Let's go to Oakland.
Yeah. I mean, San Francisco's a travel destination.
San Francisco,
San Francisco is, you know what I mean? But Oakland's not. So you would most likely stay in San Francisco and then go to an Oakland game if you at that time. But it's just different. Vegas is a tourist place. And that's what I keep saying that. I was like, I think it's always going to be hard for us to sit there, pack it up with so many Raider fans because it's just such a touristic place.
Yeah,
and you can sell those tickets for so much more than what they're valued at.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You really can. You really can. If you look at, just look at Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh game is like
$500.
$500.
Crazy.
It's like $500
for the 400 section.
Yeah, I was like, dude, like, I mean, you look at later on in the year, I think it's like San Diego. It's like 125.
It's like 125. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I mean, okay, yeah, I sell these two. Sell if I have two seats, I can sell. You really can.
You can.
And it's and I know people do that a lot to be able to buy the tickets the following year. You know what I mean? People do that. So it's criticizing.
And I get it. I think I just get tired of motherfuckers always saying that shit or making excuses. Like, we know what it is. It's a travel destination.
Yes.
People are gonna go. But if you really want to fucking go.
Yeah.
Like, don't make excuses about like, oh, they only offer the casino specials to away fans. No, they don't. They could offer them to Raider fans too. Call them. Tell them, hey, I want that bundle or whatever. I mean, granted, it's expensive. We've had to plan and maneuver our way because we're starting to go to more and more games. And we always joked around. It was cheaper for us to go to away games at times.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, it really was.
That year we went to Pittsburgh that first time. We didn't go to a home game that year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we went to the Pittsburgh one. Was a lot cheaper.
That true. What did Anthony say? Anthony said, agree to disagree. Raiders made cities were made LA without the Raiders until they go back every year, has been Oakland after the Raiders left. I mean, each team is different. It's going to be LA. Like, when they come here, we're going to black it out because there's more LA fans. But more people are reluctant to go because it's expensive.
Because
it really is.
Because it's LA.
Yeah, it's more
yeah. I mean, we've always traveled well within the West Coast. I know that. Even in the East Coast, like the guy at the game I was sitting next to, the guy was from Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
He was a Raider. He was a Raider fan. So I was like, really?
That's a trip.
He was like, yeah, I know. He's like, my dad's from Oakland. He's like, my mom's from the East Coast, but my dad's from Oakland. He's like, so we were all big Raider fans, So growing up was always hard, because you have Boston right there. You have New England right there.
Boston,
fuck Boston, Boston. And so they always have New England there. So he was like, but he's like, we're Raider fans. I was like, oh, that's cool. So we're all very spread around when it comes to fans and stuff like that.
I always say we're one of the more like bigger fan bases as far as across the country and the world.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because it's rare you'll find like, say, fucking a Bronco fan in Connecticut.
Yeah,
you're more likely to find a Raider fan, and maybe older, because they're from the Oakland Raider days when they were the shit and they were all over. But or even the 80s. But Yeah. So Noah's here real quick. Shout out to Noah. That's Noah, uncle.
That's Noah.
Birthday to Noah, bro. He just had his birthday. He just turned 10.
Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Shout out to little Noah. He's trying to call right now, but I'm not gonna answer Noah.
Yeah. Don't call. Watch the show.
Watch the show, bro. Watch the show.
Comment on the thing. No, but I do like it. Yeah, he's right. We made cities and stuff like that, but it's always just different.
We did. And I wouldn't say we see with LA, it's different because LA is gonna be LA. LA at that time had Showtime. You know, and the Dodgers.
Yeah.
So it's not like it didn't have anything else. Whereas with Oakland, it was the Raiders and then with the A's, but even the A's had their little moment, you know? Yeah.
And then the basketball arena was right there too for
Golden State. Then basketball, and then when they got good, they got money and they moved out.
Yeah.
Because we always joke around about the Warriors. There were no Warriors fans until recently type shit.
Until they drafted Steph Curry.
Till they got Steph Curry. Yeah. Like the Chiefs fan. There weren't as many Chiefs fans till they got fucking Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I said Oakland one too many times. Look who showed up.
Oh man.
Say
it 3 times, dog. It's like Candyman, say it 3 times and he shall appear.
Yeah. And I don't say it in like I said, no shade and no hurt from mine.
I know what you mean.
I had lots of fun in Oakland. Shoot, our tailgate. You know, we're doing it with
the Oakland tailgates were no joke back in those days.
The one we're doing in LA, it's with the crew, with Myra, Tony, and Michael. They're all gonna come down from the Bay Area. They're gonna bring their stuff down here. That's what we're gonna do our tailgate with.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be with the crew from Oakland. So our tailgate specifically will be like more Oakland peeps than say the other spots. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're cool as hell. I went with them to Chicago. And in Chicago, bro, they got a little they got a boat. We were out on the lake or whatever, fucking after party on the boat. Although it was dope. It was cool. They know how to get down. They know how to get down.
I'll be out there for that Charger game. So
yeah, so we'll definitely be out there. But damn, bro, the preseason is over.
It's over.
Tomorrow we'll release the 53-man roster, so we'll know who officially will be on the team. Yeah.
What time do they have to release that? Do they have
I think it says by 1 o'clock our time.
Oh, so 1 hour time, 4 o'clock Eastern.
Mm-hmm. There have been a couple cuts made already. I don't know if you saw.
I saw some things, but I didn't really look at it too much. I didn't really look at it all that much. I'm not really up to look at it.
Yeah, one of the main ones that I saw that I wasn't disappointed, but it's kind of like, oh, that sucks, was Woo Governor. I like the way he was playing, bro.
I heard about that.
Yeah, I like the way he was playing. I liked his energy. I liked his motor. I think he played better than the rookies we drafted. Granted, Woo was an undrafted rookie, so you know how that goes as far as that aspect where you want to keep the guys you draft, but. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Maybe he'll clear waivers, be able to make it on the practice squad.
Yeah, I saw that
I haven't heard any surprises. Yeah, right now I haven't heard any surprises. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Besides Woo.
Woo.
Not surprised, but like it's like damn it. Okay. Yeah, I did see that pop out.
John won't back down like Chris Myra. He'll do the Jello shot. Huh, John?
Oh yeah, no, I'll do that.
Yeah. Chris said, "Hell no, I ain't doing no Jello shot, bro. Chris is too little." He's afraid. He said, "You don't want to do that."
I'll do a Jello shot. I ain't worried about that.
Yeah, bro. But yeah. I mean, so far I haven't seen any really surprises when it comes to the cuts that we've made. You know, it's let me see if I can find some of them. I know Stone was one of them. A couple of DBs that I didn't even know who they were that were like on the depth chart all the way down there got caught. McCall was one of the ones that got caught, and I liked him. I like McCall, one of the big defensive tackles that we had. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he got cut?
Yeah, he got cut. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to look. Yeah, McCall. I see that, McCall.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah.
So he was one of the ones there that got cut, and I was like, oh, okay. But, I mean, for the most part, as far as cuts coming, like, is there any you're anticipating that's going to shock you, or anyone you're hoping to see makes a roster that other people might not think?
I don't know. From what I've seen, like people, like I like the what's the linebacker looked good out there? Was it Gainer?
Yeah, Mari Gainer. Yeah,
He looked good out there on Friday. He
Yeah,
looked good out there. I was like watching. I was like, no, and it's funny because he has that 53 on, so you're seeing that, and it's like okay. And it's weird because when you look at him, he doesn't look all that fast.
right.
I was watching him. I was like, man, he looks a little slow, but he was like making plays. So I was like,
Yeah, he
man,
was
okay,
definitely making plays. Yeah,
he was like reading the play right, and going down his getting off the blocks and stuff like that. That's what I was noticing. He was getting off the blocks when he was running side to side. He was he'd get off the block and he'd cut up and get a tackle or something. So, okay, he looks good. So I think he stood out a lot on Friday. So that was
McAllister?
I like McAllister. He looked good out
Yeah.
there. When he had that punt return.
Mhm.
That was big because we were down 10-7, 10-0.
10-0, bro.
I was getting shit. I was like, you know what? Don't worry about the score right now. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I bet, especially that beginning, the way they started off, they were winning.
Man.
Like, man, you must have been.
I had to say something. I could have just stayed quiet. I was like, don't worry, we're gonna score right now. And a couple of plays later, he scores. I was like, oh shit, hell yeah. So yeah, he goes out. So and then the very next play, the guy returns the ball almost all the way back, and I was like, oh come on, can we? I was like, no, he looked good. I liked him. He looked good. He had that touchdown catch as well.
Well, right now this is what we have at linebacker. So you got Spillane and Diablo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Masterson, Tommy Eichenberg, Amari Burney, Amari Gainer, Kanai Muaga, and Jackson Mitchell. Yeah, Jackson Mitchell's gone.
Yeah.
Kanai Muaga probably. Yeah. See, where I start to struggle is because I want to keep Gainer also, but how many linebackers are we going to keep?
Yeah.
We only play 2. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
We only play 2, so how many are we going to keep? So I would definitely like to see Gainer. I'm not a big fan of Masterson, bro. I've always thought Masterson was a liability. Yeah.
It's kind of no. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot we had him on there.
See? That's what
whenever you said, I was like, that's right, we do have Masterson. But it's just
and you're a big Diablo fan too, though.
Yeah, and Diablo's been a little lackluster too. So it's kind of like, but I don't know. Looking at that, like I said, I totally forgot we had Masterson. I was thinking about it. I just like the way he looked. I just like the way he looked out there. So I'm hoping maybe I would like to see him stay. Maybe see what we could develop.
Yeah.
And with peer when those undrafted free agents type of stuff. So undrafted, so give the boy a chance. Maybe I don't know.
Is there any like position you're worried about or scared about as far as the whole team right now, other than quarterback, probably?
I mean, you're worried about the quarterback, but I don't know. Like, DBs gave a lot of plays up during the beginning of the preseason. So,
with the DBs, and that's one. Like, you got Jack Jones, Ja'Cory Bennett, Nate Hobbs, and then after that, it's like a big question mark.
Yeah. So I don't know. They gave up a lot of. So that's my biggest thing. I think with them.
After them, we got Brandon Faison, who hasn't played yet.
Yeah, no, he hasn't played.
Our draft pick, the Cameron Richardson, Devonshire, Wu got cut.
Yeah, Wu got cut.
Sam Webb is still on there. Okay, this guy got cut. Rashad Williams, he's one of the ones that got cut. Jaquan Shepard and Cornell Armstrong. So yeah, that's not very
it doesn't seem very promising, you know what I mean?
After the first 3, right?
Yeah, so I don't know, like I said, it's preseason. These guys aren't gonna. I know they're not gonna go full on all the way. It's just like because last thing you want to do is get hurt. Bust a shoulder or something during preseason. So I know these guys aren't going full on out and stuff like that. But I just didn't like that we gave up so many drives early.
Oh yeah, that's been the thing. That's been like bugging me that we give up those drives, especially on the run that we get run on.
Yeah, and there was. I think we have more QB pressures this game than we did in the previous 2 with the actual even starting lineup up there for getting QB pressures.
Yeah, I know. I saw Janarius Robinson make a couple plays. I think Butler got a sack.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those guys. I mean, obviously, I know. I get it. They're third stringers, fourth stringers. They're trying to make the team.
Mm-hmm.
But that interception was against Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
They had Kittle out there for a while.
They had Kittle, and then that interception was against Brock. And what was it? Webb made the play.
Yeah,
he tapped it, and then fucking Chris Smith was the one who picked it up.
Yeah. So I mean, it's so it's like they got a little more pressure, and like I said, I get it. It's third, fourth stringers who want to make the team.
See, bro, we worldwide. Saludos from Mexico City, bro. Raider Nation for life.
La capital.
¿Qué onda, Rubén? ¿Cómo estás? Míralo. ¿Ya ves?
La capi.
En la capi. No es americanista,
No, entonces no. La va al Cruz Azul. ¿A quién le va? ¿Al Cruz Azul o los Pumas? Uno de los dos.
But yeah, no, the cornerbacks worry me. The depth. Because I hate those years, like, say, remember when we had like Arnett in them and he would get hurt, and it's like, who the fuck's gonna come in now? And that's when we were stuck in limbo. Who's gonna cover for this team? Yeah. So I definitely wouldn't mind if we kept Webb or even signed like one of the vets that's out there.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either.
But you know what? I haven't asked you when I was waiting to get you here, and I don't know if you were shocked or not, but Tyree Wilson didn't play.
I don't know if I was shocked that he didn't play. I was kind of expecting to see him play, but I don't know. I mean, watching him in the preseason and even in those practice drills during practice, he just doesn't look good. I don't know.
He just looks slow, huh? Like
it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all.
Nah,
mira, le voy a los Pumas. Oh no, pues.
Oh no, hombre.
No, like he just looks slow, and then like I don't know, his footwork's not there, his handwork's not there. It's just
yeah.
You know what I mean,
I know this is only year 2, and I don't. It's too soon to give up, and a lot of people want to give up.
Yeah. You gotta. I mean, it's his first full training camp. I know that because last year he was hurt, foot injury. So I get that.
Let's be the Tyree Wilson lawyers, dog. Let's defend him. Why should we be okay with him?
I want to give him a year, like a good full year,
like a full year.
Yeah, like training camp, and then to see if you could actually develop some moves. Because I know once you're in season, it's hard to work on that individual game when you're in full season mode. Because you got to take your days off and all that. I get it. I was expecting to see more of him as an individual player, like his footwork or his handwork coming into training camp, because he did have that time off to do it.
And that's, I think, my frustration. I haven't seen that develop. The pass rush move. Yeah.
He hasn't developed much, so I think that's what also was like. I was surprised that he wasn't out there because I wanted to see him get more reps.
Right.
But I don't know.
And I think that's why I was so bothered that he didn't play. This would be the time for him to get those reps.
Yeah. Right. And he just looks funny because he's so big and he can't get the smaller guy off him.
Yeah, it's almost like he's dancing with him.
Yeah, it's
once they lock him up, like that's cool.
Yeah. And that goes to that whole. All he did in college was bull rush. You know what I mean?
Those bull rush people.
Yeah, and he got away with it because even out here he just looks so big.
Yeah, and in college you can get away with it when you're bigger and stronger than them, or when you get to the NFL, like these boys are just as big as strong as you.
Yeah, they could be smaller, but they're just stronger, if not stronger than you.
Their base, their technique might be better. Yeah, you can't catch them all out balance.
So
because he was Texas Tech was the Big 12.
Big 12.
Yeah.
Big 12. So it's I don't want to knock the Big 12 or anything, but they don't have like. They're very they pass a lot, with the exception of Texas, who runs the ball. I think Texas and Oklahoma are the only two that really, really run the ball.
Yeah.
For the most part. The other ones are kind of like they feel like they're spread offense. Baylor, TCU, I feel like they're just spread.
Baylor for sure. Yeah.
They just sling the ball. So
yeah.
So they don't. It's very quick. It's not something to worry about. Blocking the guy too long.
Yeah. Nutty Raider Nate. What up, bro? How's it going? Welcome. But I will say this about Tyree, and it's not an excuse, but I just remember the plan wasn't for him to play this soon. because we had Chandler Jones. So the plan was Max and Chandler, right?
Yeah.
Chandler, unfortunately had his, what he went through, so he's no longer here. Kind of forced Tyree into that position. Luckily for us, Kuntz, once McDaniels went away,
left.
Kuntz
once he left.
Yeah, once he left, Kuntz was given his opportunity, and he's shunned, and he's been able to perform for us. Yeah. And I think the nation's just getting impatient with Tyree, especially because we're so tired of those first round missed picks.
Bus, yeah. Yeah, we've had a lot of those. And you never
remember
know,
that year we traded him for Tay. I told you I wasn't even mad. We fuck him up anyway. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, you did. You did say that. I was like, damn, we gave all that for fucking Adams, and you were like, well, we fuck him up anyways. Might as well get something in return. And I was like, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right. We seem to always do that because we haven't had at least first rounders. I know Max. We got Max, but it was the later.
We got Max, but those were the later rounds. But first
round, first rounder guys is just man. I don't know what the hell is going on.
I would even say I'm confident in our second round pick because Mayer was a second round pick, so I'm cool with that. Yeah,
it's just and we had so many first round draft picks.
Yeah, so now I get the frustration with that, but I hope. I don't know how it's gonna happen. If one day to the next, he's just gonna develop a motor or skills.
I don't know. It's gonna be like, what's his name? Keenan Farrell. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, Cleve Farrell. Yeah,
Cleve Farrell. Oh,
shoot, Chris has been on record as saying that Arden Key will have a better career than fucking than Tyree Wilson, bro.
Did he say
Arden Key?
Oh my god,
damn, bro, not Arden Key. Fuck.
It's funny because I remember, when we had the Cleveland, I was like, no, I knew it was from Clemson or something. Like, what the hell is that?
Clemson. Cleveland from Clemson. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but I knew who he was, but in my mind, this dude's not a top 5 pick. What the fuck? Yeah.
And I say that because I didn't consider him a top 5 pick either.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why when they drafted, I was like, what the hell is that? I was like, what the?
That was back when Gruden was in love with all those Clemson players, bro.
He
wanted to make us the Las Vegas fucking Clemson. What are they? The
fucking Tigers.
Tigers, yeah.
The Las Vegas Tigers.
Yeah, because he wanted to bring he brought in Tanner Muse. We had Renfro.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
no, dude. But I don't know. I kind of feel like something Pierce is gonna be like, it's not one of my drafts, kind of. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't want to say, but I would have been like, shit. I wouldn't have drafted him.
And I think that's another part too. That I don't know if it gets forgotten because AP was here last year, but he wasn't. He came in the middle of the season.
Yeah,
this isn't his team or Tom Telesco's team.
Yeah.
And sometimes we want to win so bad that if we don't see results early, people are already calling oh, they need to get out of here. We shouldn't have hired him. Without even giving them a chance to build their own, what they keep preaching. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to build his own team. You got to remember, he's not taking over a good team.
No.
Well,
people would say we were good. I would say we're mid. See, we're at that limbo where we don't suck, where we're a top 5 pick, but we're also not good enough to go in the playoffs and make a run.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm I don't know when I say good. If you're a good team, you're in the playoff hunt and you're making the
playoff hunt, making it. Yeah,
and consistently.
All right,
you're a good team. We're not. We haven't. I mean, we 1 year we're like, yeah, we made the playoffs, and the next couple years we don't. Then we come back again. Then a couple years we don't. Then it's not consistent.
And even last year, if we would have made it, had we won those games, I don't think we'd make that much noise in that.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
We consistently show up every 4 or 5 years for a playoff. I mean,
yeah.
But we're not a consistent team, and you gotta let the guy you gotta let the guy build a team.
Mm-hmm.
His way, his mold. He's taking over halfway through.
With that being said, what are your thoughts so far on the offseason moves since the Tom and AP have taken over?
I like the draft. I do. One of the few years where I've actually kind of liked the draft overall. Yeah, I did like the draft overall. I know in the past, with Key, you're like, man, why did we draft him? We have different. Why that quarterback? Or why this?
I was kind of like that when we drafted Glaze. I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I didn't
no.
like the Glaze pick. But now that I see Glaze, I'm like, I don't know shit. You know what you're doing.
Yeah. So we see it from our point of view because even when he drafted Brock, we were like, well, why? You know what I mean? Like, why?
And that's us watching college, knowing that Brock is good.
Yeah.
In our mind, we're just like, how does that fit, or like, how is that a need? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a need, but he is one of those Swiss Army knife type of players on the offensive side. You can put him on the line, you can put him on the slot, you can put him out wide. You put him as a fullback. So I get it. Once I started, the initial reaction and emotion behind it, you're like, okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So I don't know with the guy like that.
I kind of want to think that Penix was the plan, and then when Atlanta
I think so too.
Moved up and swooped them, it was like, oh fuck, and then they went.
I think the way I saw it, Atlanta should have taken Brock and kept him in Atlanta.
They have that one tight end, Pitts,
Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, but I don't know. Like with Brock would make more of a.
Who I'm glad didn't get Brock was the Chargers. I was worried about them getting Brock.
Oh yeah,
that would have been fucking dirty and like horrible for us because we would have had to have dealt with Brock and Kelsey.
True. That's true. That is true.
Yeah,
but then the Chargers let go all the receiving core pretty much too. So
yeah. So they got Harbaugh. They're obviously revamping the team. They're
gonna run the ball.
They're gonna run the ball. Yeah,
I think they're gonna be a running team. You know how Harbaugh is. He always has. He has some decent quarterbacks, but he's always been a runner.
Well, now he has. Oh, I think he's a good one. People will say he's mid because of his record, but if we had fucking Herbert, I think we would be.
I like Herbert. I think Herbert's
I like Herbert. Good. Yeah,
I like Herbert too. I think he's really good. I think he's the reason that we get beat half the time when we do so.
Yeah.
I think so. Because he makes the plays. When he finds, at the time when he find Allen and he find Williams, he found them to burn us. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it was like he made the throw, he made the play. You know what I mean?
The one thing I will say that I was not happy with. And I haven't been since because we didn't have a plan after our last quarterback was addressing the quarterback position.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Because the one thing they said was no more Band-Aids. No more Band-Aids.
Yeah.
And to me, picking Minshew over AOC, that's a Band-Aid. Because to me, Minshew's not the future. He's not the franchise. He could come in here, have 1-2 good years, maybe 3, give us time, buy us time to find another one. But I think I was under the impression that we were going to make an aggressive move to finally solidify that position, and we did it. Granted, we didn't know what was going to happen in the draft with so many fucking quarterbacks being taken in the first round.
My thing with that is like those people get mad. Like remember how we were talking about how we always mess up the draft picks?
Mm-hmm.
I would have hated giving up draft picks for a draft pick. You know what I mean? Like giving up your first rounder and then a second rounder, and I don't know.
And it's not like it would have been cheap though, and I think that's the part people forget.
Yeah,
it would have been. This quarterback draft class would have been one of the most expensive ones to trade off.
Yeah, because there were so many.
Nobody moved. They all stayed in their fucking slots.
It would have been pricey, and I think that's what I would have hated because we tend to, in the past, our history, we tend to fuck up the draft picks. If I'm gonna give you a draft pick, give me a quarterback that's already, fucking shown and proven himself. I'd rather do it that way,
right?
Than trade up for a quarterback that I'm not really sure.
Mm-hmm.
We look at the guys; they've all looked pretty good in the preseason, right? Like from what I've seen.
Jaden,
all of them have looked.
Caleb looks like Caleb,
but okay, but but it's preseason. We'll see once the season starts. Once you get hit for a couple of weeks, let's see how you look on.
You don't think Caleb's gonna be the same Caleb that we were afraid of at USC?
I think he has a possibility to be. I just don't know.
Yeah.
I think it. I don't know. I don't. He didn't really. He struggled at USC when he got hit.
When you were physical with him, right?
Yeah.
Last year we got physical with them, Notre Dame, and UCLA did. Latu.
Yeah.
Latu went got physical with him.
Yeah. So UCLA and us, we got physical with him, and he struggled a lot.
He did.
So he's gonna get hit a lot harder now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they can protect him and give him the time, he's good. You know, but it's a different. I always say it's a different ball game.
I mean Drake May.
Yeah, Drake May.
Drake
He looked
Mason.
good.
He looked good.
Daniels looked
Jaden
good.
Daniels.
Yeah, he looked good. He looked good. So I just like,
Yeah.
but I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm always unless they're running backs for the most part, I'm usually like, about certain draft picks. I think running backs that come in and do more job earlier on than some quarterbacks can.
I think they do because even their lifespan's not that long nowadays.
Yeah,
they'll come in their early years, do their 3, get their first contract, and then you'll see less running backs get that second contract.
Yeah. So that's why. So in quarterbacks is hard because it's just you gotta find the right fit is what I always say.
Yeah,
I think they don't all fit.
This was the draft to find your QB. You know, and even I don't know, maybe even in the later rounds. I think that's why I was mad when we got Glaze, even though I like him now. But we could have took one of the other quarterbacks. You know, whether that was Rattler or what's his name out of Florida State, the kid that got hurt.
I know who
Jordan Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, him. You know, there's even people thinking that not a lot of people like him. I know you knew I liked him because I always bet on Oregon and I fucking lost, huh?
You did lose, yeah.
But with Knicks, I like Knicks. You know, I like them. And seeing him do his thing with the Broncos, like people say, oh, we could have skipped over the Broncos and got Knicks or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but you still would have given it, but it's I don't know.
What were you gonna give up to move up though?
Yeah, what are you gonna give up to move up for a quarterback who we still don't know?
And as a new regime, you're giving up your future.
Yeah. You still don't know, and that's my biggest thing is I don't know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. There's been times where we go undefeated and whip everybody's ass in preseason, and then we don't.
Yeah, I'm not mad about losing the preseason. Well, losing and tying, you know.
Yeah. No, but and then with players, you don't know. Like, okay, it's it's a bunch of rookies that he came out of college with. You know, maybe second year players and stuff like that. So okay, how's he going to do against the veterans? So you know what I mean, guys who know their playbooks a little bit better. Know your playbook, especially divisional players. You know what I mean?
Like, how they're gonna handle it and stuff.
Yeah, how they're gonna handle that stuff. You know what I mean? Are you durable? Or are you gonna get sacked once and be hurt for the rest of the season? Or I don't know. Yeah, just because they're doing good in preseason doesn't mean he's gonna come out and do good. So you never know.
And I will say this: like a lot of people are concerned with our depth. You know?
Yeah, our depth is a problem.
Maybe everywhere at O-line. You know what happens if one of them goes down? D-line. What happens if one of them goes down? Cornerback, we just said right now, no?
Yeah,
but as far as our starters, I think our starters are one of the most solid squads we've had in a while.
Yeah.
With the starters. Yeah.
On the defensive side, right?
Defensive. And even on the offensive with the exception, but I'm hoping that the quarterback delivers, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. I get you. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, the quarterback's a very iffy position.
Yeah. But it would have been with either. I think we said it last time. Even if it would have been O'Connell, it wouldn't have changed my opinion that now we're gonna excel at that position. Yeah. It was still either let's see how they do once the season starts.
I don't think neither one of them was like that future is gonna lead you to
a possibility. It would have benefited us if O'Connell would have been, but like contract wise, better.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so I don't know.
Because you think about you have Tay, Jacoby, Trey Tucker, right? And then on the tight ends, you got Mayer and Bowers.
Yeah.
On the O-line, you have Mumford, Parham, James. The guard is either going to be JPJ or Whitehair, right?
Yeah, I think
and
so,
then you got Colton Miller coming back. That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all.
Right? The running backs. Zeus looked good enough for me. Decent.
Yeah.
I saw a little pop in him faster than I thought. You know?
Yeah.
Madison, maybe a little bit of a believer. Yeah.
So you hold on to the ball.
Hold on to the ball. Defensive side, I feel even better. You know,
defensive side is great. Yeah. Starting wise,
You know, you got Jack, you got JB, you got Hobbs, then you got Kuntz, then you got Wilkins, you got Big John, then you got Max. Behind him, Spillane Diablo, and then behind him, then you got Epps and Morick. You know?
Yeah.
So starting wise,
starting wise, they look good. Yeah.
Yeah. Like starting wise, I take this team on Madden, I'm going to do some damage.
Oh yeah.
Starting wise.
Yeah.
We start to get injured here and there. It's like, oh shit, what's going on?
And our depth's been our problem for a while now too. So,
what up, Chris? Welcome, brother. Protect the shield.
Mm-hmm. Big Cruz.
And I think that's the frustrating part. You said it right now. Our depth has always been our problem.
Yeah.
And I think that's what this regime is trying to address. And it makes the nation kind of like hesitant or impatient because we want to win now. Like we don't want us to have time to build a team. We want to win now because it's been so long.
Yeah. And I get it because you see the quarterbacks that come in and they just tear it up like Stroud and stuff like that. But
it's true. I wanted Stroud so bad.
I know. It's just you know what I think, but I think it was the perfect place and perfect spot for him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like the way, just like that offense is like tailor made, kind of like for him.
And that's
like that style.
Depending on who the quarterback is the fit. You know.
Yeah, that's that because I know they changed coaches and stuff like that over the last.
Yeah, D'Amico Ryans became the coach last year.
Yeah, because the quarterback before that was also a big mobile quarterback too. What's his name from Clemson? The big I don't remember his name right now. He's in Cleveland right now. No.
Who? Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
So
that's an also big mobile quarterback who was out there.
Yeah.
So you know, we
lost to him when he was at Clemson. That Notre Dame game against Clemson.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, Stroud. I'm gonna say Stroud is the same, but they're along the lines of kind of similar style.
Yeah.
You know, they're big.
Yeah, in that sense, yeah. Like before Deshaun like started not playing good. Yeah, like good Deshaun. Yeah.
Yeah, Deshaun before he had to go into all that legal problem stuff.
Prime Deshaun Watson was good, bro. He was the baller.
Yeah, he was good. He was good, and he was doing good in Houston. It was not like he was doing bad in Houston. You know, until he got, like I said, he got into all that legal stuff, and he was out for a year, 2 years, whatever. He was out, and then it's not the same when we all know that what happened with Le'Veon Bell and stuff like that. When you take that time off, it's not the same anymore.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So he took that time, and he was under the same. But Stroud, it's along the lines of that same type of style.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if you were to pick one guy on offense and one guy on defense that you're looking to make a big jump this year, who would that be for you?
One guy on defense, one guy on offense, make a big jump.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a jump because he's always been behind. What's his name, Jacobs? But I think Zamir has to open up the game for us.
All right. Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna be White has to open up the game. That play action has to come into play. He has to be able. That ball has to be able to be ran.
Right.
Just like we did with Jacobs. You know what I mean? That opened up so much that year with Jacobs when he was running the ball.
Oh yeah, those play actions work. Like.
Yeah. So I think it starts there, especially with the two quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Our quarterbacks are technically band-aids. You know what I mean? I think it has to start with that running back. He has to move the chains little by little. And I'm not expecting him to break for huge yards, but if we could get a good.
So we talked about this yesterday. Zamir White, 1,000 yards, over or under?
Ooh. I'm gonna say under, but he gets close to it.
He gets close to it. Why do you say under? Because I got called a hater for saying under.
I think our schedule is a little tougher this year than it was last year.
The defenses we play?
Yeah, against the defenses we play. I don't think we're going to be able to run the ball as freely as I kind of want to.
Right.
But I
honestly think, and I'm on board with Chris, I think we're going to pass more than people realize.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, especially with the tight ends that we have and the weapons.
Yeah.
You got to utilize them. That's why they're here.
No, yeah, definitely. But I do think that the running, if you got to have the running game because it makes us one dimensional.
Right. You can't be one dimensional.
We can't be one dimensional with our quarterbacks.
Yeah, no. Like
I mean, if you had a superstar quarterback, then that's different. But we cannot be one dimensional with our quarterbacks. We have to.
We have Burrow back there. We could do that.
Yeah, if we had Burrow or any of these other quarterbacks that were, they're studs or whatever, then
I think 800 to 900 yards. See, Sal. Mm-hmm.
That's why I said I think he would have got close. I would have said like nine something. That's what I was thinking. just under it, and I just under it. And I think he makes us interesting enough to just kind of disturb a couple of teams.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say we were a 10-win team.
Right.
I think to get into the playoffs, you're gonna have to be.
You're gonna have to win 10 in the AFC.
You're gonna have to win at least. I think the wild cards are gonna be 11 win teams.
Damn, 11? Not even 10?
I think 11. I don't know because
it's gonna be that competitive in our division.
Yeah. So I think So I that's what I think. That's how I feel. But the running game, it's gonna put us in position. But the running games had to be. So for me, it's Zeus. Zeus has to open it up for us. Especially, like I said, especially with our quarterbacks. Our quarterbacks are gonna need that play action. That's what I think.
For me, it's gonna be Trey Tucker.
Okay.
I think Trey Tucker's gonna take that next step we wanted to see. Even like seeing him now, like it reminds me when we had that deep threat with Rooks.
Yeah.
And that opens up your offense a whole lot. A whole lot.
Yeah.
When you're able to stretch the field, especially with the weapons we have that can kill you underneath. If they don't respect you going deep, then they're gonna protect the middle. They're gonna protect the short. So having that deep threat and then seeing the catches he made in the preseason, because I heard a lot about the drop season training camp, and I even saw one. Like, damn, bro, come on! But to see him make those catches, and even the plays he had with Minshew,
he had a couple of good ones,
with Minshew. So seeing that, being able to do, like, I'm like, okay, this boy's gonna have a breakout year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
what about defense?
Defense, I'm gonna call out my boy, Doug.
Who?
My boy Diablo needs to take that next
Diablo.
My boy needs to take that next step. He needs to be. We kind of expected him to be that leader on the field, and just I know we got Spillane. I know we got Spillane.
Yeah,
and we got Crosby, but that second level leader, you know what I mean, at that linebacker position. I don't know. I need to see more for him. I think he needs to take that next step. Yeah. I think I need to see more from. Spillane looked great last year.
You did.
From coming over from Pittsburgh and he was pretty much like a backup at Pittsburgh.
I could see why some Steeler fans were mad when they lost Spillane.
Yeah, it had some potential there. So I did that. But I think if you get you get Spillane and Diablo going, I think it changes a lot of stuff.
It'll definitely shore up and fix up that weak run defense we've been seeing.
Yeah, that's why I think if we could. Opposite of what I'm saying about us, like we have to be two-dimensional. If we can stop that run on a lot of these teams, or read those mobile, because in our division, if you like it or not, the quarterbacks we play against are kind of all mobile.
Yeah,
Herbert moves really well.
Herbert moves really well. Fucking 15 does.
Yeah, 15 does, and
Knicks.
If he, I don't know if he's named the starter.
He can move. Yeah, Knicks can move. He's not a statue quarterback. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's like you get the good spot. That spy linebacker kind of in there.
Mm-hmm.
I think Diablo has to take that next step.
Sal, what up, Fear? Salute, Fear Raider. Sal agrees with you, bro. He says I agree with John. Diablo. Diablo
is, and that's my boy. Like I was excited when we drafted him, and I was okay. He's a big body. He's quick. He's moved, but I don't know. It just hasn't really. He's been injured a lot. And he hasn't just worked out the way I kind of hoped it would. So on defense, I think it starts there for sure.
Yeah, I think for me the big difference maker is gonna be obviously Max is our leader, our boy. Superstar. Yeah. But I think that presence of Wilkins in the middle. Is going to change the way our defense plays. Because for so long, we've been wanting to be able to have someone to disrupt that middle,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think finally having someone like Wilkins that can match Max's motor can be a huge fucking difference, bro.
I think having him and Max on one side.
Oh, yeah.
And then having Kuntz on the other side
makes a difference.
Mm-hmm. But that's for the reason I picked the linebackers. That picked someone like Diablo. Because it forces, like if you look at who we play with against, we got Lamar Jackson, right? We got
first two games is Herbert and Lamar. Herbert plays, right? Yeah.
Mobile quarterback. So you like it or not?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Then you got
Bryce Young,
mobile. You play 15 twice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So coming
When we
around,
play Cleveland, they got Deshaun.
they got Deshaun.
They got Deshaun.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who else? Pittsburgh. I'm not Pittsburgh. Is like, Pittsburgh. I mean, Pittsburgh got Russell Wilson and whatever. We know Russell could move.
Yeah.
And
you know what? Even with Pittsburgh, I'm not worried as far as the quarterback. Maybe
neither am
Wilson
I.
a little bit, but because when he was at Denver, we handled him.
Yeah.
But they're a well coached team.
Yeah.
And they prepare well. Yeah.
And
like
they protect. They do protect a lot better too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do protect. So that's why we're like, okay. And I think remember how we were talking about how extending the play and not avoiding the sack.
Yeah.
There are two different to it. Like when you extend the play is one thing, but when you're running to avoid the sack, it's a different thing.
Different thing, yeah.
I think with Pittsburgh, whether it's Wilson, whether it's Fields, I think they'll have the time to extend the play more, and you know what I mean in Pittsburgh. So they're just mobile guys. The guys we play,
and that's where we're gonna be losing our shit because like sack them, motherfucker, sack them.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, we're gonna be upset, and the linebackers and stuff like that have to step.
It'll be like flashbacks of Arizona with Kyler Murray. Remember, like, oh my god.
Yeah, so like, you know what I mean. So it's. I think that's something we have to. So, the line. I see the line getting in there. You know what I mean, and I see the line. If the line can contain it, you know what I mean. Not let them run out.
Are you worried about the run defense with our starters? Are you worried about the run defense?
A little bit,
especially because of who we play, right?
Yeah, just a little bit. You know what I mean. So I think that's why I picked someone like Diablo. Because I think in that second level, he's got to be him and Spillane have to be on the same page.
What up, Elon? What up, Rafa? Not Elon. This is it's John. Chona. Yeah, not Deb today. Yeah. What up, Rafa? Saludos. But yeah, I mean, I'm really getting really excited because the season's about to start.
Oh yeah, me too.
And first game here in LA. You know that's dope, bro. We're gonna play the Chargers here in LA.
I'm excited because I get to see SoFi for the first time. Hopefully we walked out of there with our first win.
Yeah, with fans. Yeah.
Hopefully we walk out there with fans in our first win. That's what I'm hoping.
Man, I honestly thought we were gonna get it last year, the way we came back and then we had that opportunity to win at the end.
Yeah.
But that interception, like, my god.
Yeah,
and then even then, the defense almost held them. Until was it Bennett that got burnt? I think it was Bennett. They got burnt on that long play where they completed the first down. Yeah, I think it was Bennett.
that interception was horrible.
Yeah.
But that game started off bad because he started off with all the fumbles with AOC too.
Well, shoot, he got sacked 6 times
by one player.
By Khalil Mack.
Yeah. Khalil Mack, and I mean. We dug ourselves into a hole on that one with all those turnovers early. That was rough. So the fact that we had a shot still at the end was good. But so I'm hoping we just come out different this time.
Yeah. How do you want to see them come out? Like when we're there, we're gonna be at SoFi. Like what do you want to see from the get go?
You know what? Defensively, I want to see it 3 and out.
There you go.
I want a 3 and out right from when they have the ball, their first possession, 3 and out.
All right.
Set that tone, 3 and out. That's what I want to see from the defense.
And from the offense?
Offense, I want to be able to drive. We need to score.
Yeah.
We need to score. I want to get into that end zone. If we get into that red zone, there has to be a touchdown.
Okay.
We get into the red zone. We get inside the 20. That has to.
Yeah, I'm tired of field goals in the red zone, bro.
Yeah. If we're outside, the 20, we're not in the red zone. We set up for field goal. I get it. Okay, that's right. Cool. But if we get into that red, I don't care if you're on the 19-yard line, dog. Or the 20-yard line. You're in the red. If I see red zone on the TV or on the fucking on the scoreboard, that has to be a touchdown.
Once we get in that red zone, it's fucking touchdown time, huh?
Yeah, we have to get touchdowns in the red zone.
Sir?
Gotta get those touchdowns in the red zone.
Yeah,
no goals. No more turnovers.
I'm tired of leaving points on the field. When we get in that. Yeah. I mean, you said the 19. least the minute we cross the 19, I'll be more lenient. If we get past the 10 and we don't score, it's trouble.
Yeah, no.
We can't get in the end zone and we're in the first and goal inside the 10. Like,
first and goal, that has to be taken.
We have too many weapons, too many different playmakers to not be.
And that's why I
ball.
say, if we get into the red zone, like I said, even if it's a 19th yard line, you're in the red zone, that's a touchdown. You got the weapons for a touchdown.
Yeah.
You got 2 big boy tight ends, two top wide receivers out there, a great slot guy. You have to score.
You got to get in there, huh?
You got to get in there. With all those weapons, you have to score.
Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely what I want to see from the offense. I want to go down. I want to go down and score. And then 3 and out from the defense at the tone. All right, that'll be good.
What about from Getsy? You think Getsy's gonna do his thing with this offense and the weapons they've given him?
I think he can. I think he definitely can.
I think a lot of it was Fields last year, not Getsy.
Yeah, I think him and Getsy didn't get along.
Right.
So I think it was one of those like, forget this food type of thing.
Yeah.
From Fields. I know with Minshew being more of a mobile guy, we could get a little bit more out of it.
Yeah.
So I think,
and he can throw more accurately than Fields. He might not have as strong as arm as Fields, but he could definitely throw more accurate than Fields.
Yeah, I think he'll definitely. I don't know. I'm thinking we score. I think we get the lead early. And I don't think we ever fall behind, to be honest.
Never fall behind. So we're gonna come out leading the game, not fall behind, ready to fucking
ready to go. Unless the defense gives up one of those bullshit plays, it's like 60 yards on play 1.
Oh my god, those long plays that they always give up.
It's always right off the bat.
Yeah,
it's like they run some kind of motion, and it's play action, and the guys.
I remember they did that last year with their little running back.
Yeah,
the Chargers did with the not with Eckler, but with the little running back. That fool got broke loose for like some big ass play.
He was right down. He got like 50 yards, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you're right. He did just boom.
Yeah, I'm like, man, here we go already. You know what I mean? And it's like, because it's one of the things where we've seen so many times.
Yeah.
Damn, that's about to start already because the game just started. So I don't know. That's why I said I need the defense. I need that 3 and out from the defense. That first drive, 3 and out.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know about you, but for me, my expectations or my view of this team hasn't changed based on what we've done in the preseason or training camp. Like, I still believe this team can win more than the 6 games they think we will. You know,
I think so.
I definitely see us doing better than last year. I'm hoping. I still think we're a 9-10 win team.
Yeah.
I think you might be right. We might need 11 based on how the AFC is going, because it's so competitive.
Yeah.
But it just makes me laugh when you see that, and then you see teams like the Jets, and they're claiming them to win the AFC East already. When you got Miami and Josh Allen and the Bills there, you know, and I guess that's just how important having that quarterback,
that name at the
that name. You know, can be for the thing. What I'm hoping, and this came to my head this morning, and it's wishful thinking. You know how they say by week 8 we're 2-6, like maybe time to trade Tay or whatever the fuck. What if we're 6-2, 5-3, whatever, right? And the Jets are 2-6. I said we start calling. Can we get Rodgers to come over here? You know, like, hey, man, I heard it ain't working out over there.
But at 6-2, do you want to mess that up too?
No, and then again, I wouldn't. You know, just because at 6-2, obviously we're rolling, we're doing good.
We're
especially
clicking
with the front end of our.
If you're 6-2, you're clicking somehow one way.
You're clicking. Yeah, maybe 6-2 wasn't a good idea. Say we were 3-5 or 4-4. If we were 3-5, 4-4, and I'd be like, hey Tay, can you call Aaron?
one of those like. You could have been 8-0, but you're not.
But you're not.
Yeah. You missed a couple of plays here and there. I mean, I know I'm messing, but I get what you mean.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's a possibility. I don't know what
he's going to win now. I mean, I know last year I was pro Aaron Rodgers. I wanted Rodgers to come. Remember?
Oh, I like Aaron Rodgers. I don't have a problem with him. So
yeah, I was cool with him. Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is good. So I don't mind someone like that.
Oh, not now, but I'm still like with my boy Rundown. I'm on the Call Dion, hashtag Call Dion train. Get ready to bring Shador Sanders over here.
Dion don't want to. Dion will send him this way, but he ain't coming.
Yeah, no, he ain't coming, but he'll send his son. Yeah,
he'll send him this way. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
that's another thing coming up, bro. We got the Irish. Our first game this Saturday.
I'm excited about that. It's crazy. So my cousin's from Mexico. Well, she's in Texas. She's not in Mexico. Her oldest is going to A&M. So I was like, ooh, her oldest is going to Texas A&M.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's who we played this weekend.
Oh, shoot. So are they going to the game?
I don't know if they're going to the game. He's not playing. He's not a player, but that's where he's going to school.
Oh,
and I was kind of we were talking. I was like, damn. I was like, the kid chose Texas because they're from Houston. They live in Houston. Damn, the kid chose Texas A&M. I was like, all right.
Hey, they're in the what you call it, in the SEC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's in SEC land. So I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
what is SoCal said? He said, hell yeah, we're 6-2. I'm still taking 85-year-old Rogers. Right, Sal? Boo. Look at this dude. Nah, we were cool, Sal. Y'all know him, bro. He said, fight on.
Horrible.
Fuera. You're as bad as Ruben now. Going for Las Pumas.
I know, right? No.
Like, ooh, no.
So the Fighting Irish has got me excited. That's this Saturday. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, college football is coming up. Well, is it Thursday or Wednesday? Colorado plays North Dakota State?
I think so. Well, last weekend on Sunday, you just had Georgia Tech beat Florida State.
I didn't see it. I didn't realize it was on already. Yeah.
Yeah. It was was it week 0 they call it?
Yeah. That's why I was wondering. We only played week 0 when we went to Dublin, huh?
Yeah.
That was the only time we played.
I think that game was in Dublin.
Yeah? Oh, see, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that game was in Dublin. So
yeah. I'm gonna be rocking the new Shamrock Series jersey.
Did you pick it up?
Yeah, the 100. No, I'm gonna be rocking it Saturday.
Oh, are you?
For the Notre Dame game, that 100-year Horseman one or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to find yours. The green one you want, that one's hard to find. I keep finding the one I send you, but you don't want that one.
Yeah, no. That's why I want that one, because it's hard to find.
Yeah. You want the one that's hard to find.
the one that was still Adidas, I think it was.
Yeah. Oh, look at this guy. Who invited this guy? Go Blue.
Knock it off.
That, all bullshit aside, that's one rivalry I wish we still had.
The fucking
that was one of my most favorite rivalries, bro. Was Michigan Notre Dame, other than USC Notre Dame. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
That one was one of my most favorite ones. Yeah. That shit would have been fucking cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would have been good. I was always been that.
We still got to hit up Chris, bro. Have him take us to the big house.
The big house.
The big house.
Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State, and then fucking big house is Michigan. Ohio State's with the
Ohio State's the horseshoe.
Horseshoe, right? Horseshoe.
The horseshoe. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Big house, Michigan.
And then we still got to make our way to South Bend for the Notre Dame Stadium.
Oh, I'm yes. I
think like one season we're gonna have to like trade the away Raider game for an the home Notre Dame game.
or figure it out if they're in Indiana that same weekend.
We were trying to. Remember when we went to Cincinnati? We're like, where's the Irish playing that weekend?
The following weekend they play Florida State and something.
Yeah, the following one is Florida State.
Yeah, we have to hopefully catch one of those. The Raiders are in Indianapolis.
That was a fire rivalry, bro. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so many great players. You know what I mean?
But yeah, bro, fuck. And not this weekend. In 2 weeks, we'll be popping, dog. I know you're not coming till Sunday, right? You're arriving Sunday.
Yeah, I'm flying. I'm flying in Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sunday morning, you're gonna land. You're gonna Uber to the stadium, right, to meet up with me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch an Uber out that way.
Yeah, catch an Uber out that way, and then you're leaving the same day. You're doing the same day.
Same night. Yeah.
What time is your flight home?
Like at 8.
Oh, okay. You'll be all right.
Yeah. That's why I did it kind of late. I was like,
Yeah.
I'll do it kind of late because I didn't want to. I know the game starts at 1 and it ends by like 4 or whatever.
5, 4. If I
But I
tell
was
me
like,
get out of there like 5, yeah.
I was like, I'll just kind of make it later. I'm not trying to rush out of
Go
anywhere.
hit up
Right?
the taco truck after,
Yeah.
go drop you
Get
off.
some time still. Have a little bit of time still. You know what I mean? Do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's,
yeah,
it's
definitely
gonna be
be up
fun
for
that weekend, bro. Fucking Friday, they have that one super fan party at the XOXO. The Nation Booster Club has one there at the XOXO. Saturday, there's 2. There's one in the morning in Long Beach. OG Mari's doing her party. From like 1 to 4 or 5. And then in the evening, it's the LA Takeover. That's the one brought to you by Raiders Crusaders. Lil Easy E will be performing. Isaiah Palomao.
Yeah, I
will
saw
be
that.
there.
He'll be
Free autographs. I will be there. Have my own vendor booth.
Yeah, I remember you were telling me you had the vendor booth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you follow me on IG, I did share one of the things I am releasing there. I'm gonna start doing gradually because I'm trying to do new stuff for that event. That way you come in and like, oh shoot, you know what I mean? I did do the rally flag with AP. So that's the one that's a towel, rally towel.
Rally towel. Yeah, I saw you posted that one. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I only got a chance to make 2. Pinche máquina broke. It wouldn't heat up anymore. The temperature kept dropping, and then I Googled it, YouTubed it, todo. And I was like, man, you know what? I was mad, but at the same time, I'm glad this happened now so that I can go ahead and have time to. And I already got a replacement. I was going to invest in a bigger one anyway. Now I got a 15 by 15. So I can make clothes for the big dudes now, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
I can do that easier now.
Us big boys need some of those,
Yeah.
Some of those shirts, then.
So all my 3, 4, 5X, 6X brothers, I got you.
we don't fit into the mediums, then.
Yeah, we don't fit into the mediums, and it's funny, dude, because when I did one of the first events with MC Raider, most of the shirts that sold were extra large 2X and 3X. Rarely was there a smaller or medium that we sold. I was like, damn, we some big fuckers as Raider fans.
Oh, remember the trip out to Pittsburgh? We had to share that they were trying to get us to share the aisle with the other big dude.
Oh yeah.
And the lady just kind of laughed and she's like, "You guys all together?" And I go, "Yeah, we came together, not him." And she took that photo somewhere else. We're like, got that extra space, we can breathe now. That's just funny.
That was fun, bro. That was a fun trip, and I think that's one of the things I look forward to. Like, I'm like, yeah, Daniel. Shout out Daniel. He's from Santa Ana. He's been a fan since '86. He's going to the Bronco game. But one of the things I've enjoyed doing with my boy John is when we decided to travel. Yeah. When we decided to start seeing games away, and you experience their fans and their culture, and so far it's been very welcoming. Since we talked. Yeah, it's been very welcoming, very cool. We witnessed one win, and then we got one ass whooping.
Yeah, that New Orleans ass whooping was horrible.
Yeah, bro, that one was bad.
That was a horrible whooping, but it's all right.
Definitely learning. When you're from California, you have to adjust to other weather. Definitely going to be prepared for Cincinnati.
Yeah, because that's in November, right? That's the first week of
November. That's in November. Yeah.
It's gonna be cold out there. Yeah, it's all right. I got some warm weather clothes for Cincinnati.
Yeah, see, me too. I'm gonna get like that. I got my outfit. I learned last year from going to Chicago. Chicago was fucking freezing, dog. Freezing.
Yeah. I got some birthday stuff. I'm gonna sport out that day because it's a little more warm weather. It's a little more warm weather, cold weather type. So, I'm gonna take it with me. Show it off.
Elon ain't lying though. Elon Bush, he said that's from too much tailgating with the good food for real, bro. Because when we go, we eat. We're trying to find like the spots.
And then we're always eating the local stuff. And
what was that sandwich we had in Pittsburgh?
Oh, the Prometheus spot.
I don't even know how to say that word. I'm so Mexican. I keep telling you, how do you say this word?
Yeah, it was like Prometheus or something like that. It was a well-known sandwich shop, and it was what was it? Was it pastrami?
Pastrami. Mm-hmm.
pastrami
That shit was fire.
with the slaw, but it was more of a vinaigrette slaw than a creamy one.
Yeah. And I don't even like slaw, bro. That's how fucking hardcore.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what to drink because I didn't have Mexican beer.
Oh yeah, you guys would be surprised. We were sitting there, so we went. It's Pittsburgh, it's Pennsylvania, so we're there, and then we go to the Uber driver was cool that day because he took us to the.
It was hella cool.
Yeah, he showed us around town or whatever. So we get there, I was like, "Where you guys trying to go?" So we're trying to hit up the local food. So this is Saturday because Notre Dame was playing that Saturday, so we want to go watch.
Yeah, we were trying to watch Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm. And then he drops us off at that sandwich spot, and then we're sitting there grubbing, and I drink everything. This guy doesn't. This guy drinks. This guy sticks to Mexican lagers and beer, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And I'll drink almost anything. You know what I mean? And then so we start walking around. We had to start walking around until we found a Mexican spot. We found a Mexican spot, and then that Mexican spot actually had Mexican.
I got beer. So excited, dog. I was like, "Can we go in for one Negro Modelo, please?"
And I was like, "Yeah, let's go in there." That shit was hilarious. But they didn't have many spots, so
no, not in Pittsburgh, bro. Shoot,
Cincinnati might be the same, bro.
No, but I think I remember I've told you now I've adjusted more to that because Chicago was cool. New Orleans wasn't, but I think I've just adjusted to being able to drink the Jameson. The different
in New Orleans, you messed up by drinking those Hurricanes. Where the hell?
Yeah, don't fucking with those Hurricanes no more, man. The Hurricanes and that blood thing, fuck that.
The vampire blood, the vampire thing?
Yeah, the blood
transfusion. That was comedy, bro.
Cha.
But New Orleans was different because they were out there with those little test tubes full of like liquor too.
Yeah, those little test tubes.
And they're walking around like, you guys want this? What the hell is that?
Mm-hmm. Like, so. Yeah, I remember that one girl was like, "Oh yeah, no, fucking, my boyfriend's being a bitch. You don't want him. You want him? Fuck it, I'll take it."
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we had that peanut butter shot. I was like, "Ugh, what the hell is that?"
Yeah, that peanut butter shot was different. Yeah,
so it's cool.
But those beignets.
Beignets or the po' boys.
The po' boys are fire, bro. Mm-hmm.
Then we stopped by and get the shrimp boil. They serve it to you. They don't even give it to you in a bag. They give it to you in a plate. Remember, we were
in a plate. I was like, "Oh, it's different."
Okay.
He said water is poison. Now I drink water on the plane and on the way back.
True. Not during.
Not during. Even at the game, I'll have a soda. I won't have water. I'll have my soda. I got to get my souvenir cup all the time.
Oh yeah. I got the Pittsburgh, the New Orleans ones up there too. I have the one with the beignets up on the little.
I got the Pittsburgh one, the New Orleans one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So got this year's Raider Cup too. So.
Yeah, I did too when I went. Yeah, I saw that shit.
Remember I told you it has that new logo with the 60.
Yeah, I like that shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, and this is why when people say, "Oh, it's so expensive," when you buy soda at Allegiant, free refills, y'all.
Yeah, it's free refill. When you buy the souvenir ones, are free refills. So we'll go back and refill it.
So $8, like, oh my god, $8 for a soda, but it comes with free refills.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just cool. So
yeah. But yeah, doggy, fucking excited, ready to fucking start this season. You know, we always start off with our Notre Dame game first, then heading into the next week is when the NFL comes in. Then we have our draft, our fantasy drafts coming up.
I got two. I got two for sure. Sunday and Monday next week. So,
hey, which league are you in with other dudes? Are you drafting Sunday or Monday?
Sunday at 1.
Okay, so there's 2 leagues with them. There's another one. It's the same day I made mine. That's why I made it at 8 because their draft is at 5.
Oh yeah, no. Mine's the Sunday one. I think it's Sunday at 4 or Sunday at 1.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah. So that's that one.
And then the one with they're like, make sure you pay your fees. I'm gonna be that dude that sends it to you like last minute, bro.
Yeah, I gotta send them too because I was trying to read what the fees were without actually asking, hey, how much is it?
Yeah.
And so somebody asked, and I was like, okay, it's that amount. Okay, I can send it to them. I gotta figure out where to send it to.
And then we got our local Sucio fantasy draft,
our family based one.
Family and friends based one. Yeah.
Friends one based one. Yeah. That's always a fun one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I'm ready.
For sure, brother. For sure.
I'm ready.
Everyone, thank you for stopping by. Checking in. I know there's not much going on today. I'll be dropping little short videos, short clips after the roster starts getting cut, things like that. If there's a press conference, I started doing that, so I'll do the press conference too. That was kind of cool doing it with AP, because then you could hear my reaction. Because I like the way AP talks, bro. I do. Like when they question him on shit, like some of the way he responds, like it makes me laugh.
It's just
like when they ask
straightforward.
him, like you have problems stopping the run. Like, yeah, we do. We got to get more physical. Like, yeah. You got problems at left and corner. Like, I know we do.
Yeah. No, and that's the one thing I liked about him. Like
yeah,
he'll address it like, oh yeah, we do this and that, and my biggest
somebody tried calling him a defensive coach, and he goes, no, I'm a head coach. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. You know when he kind of won me over and like respect wise was last year when he cut, what's his name?
Oh, Marcus Peters.
When he benched him and then he cut him.
I
was like, you know what? Most guys, Marcus Peters' name carries, whether you like it or not.
His name carries weight or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So the fact that he was like, nah.
Yeah, because Peters should have been benched after that Chicago game.
Yeah. Yeah, some bullshit Chicago shit and Detroit stuff too.
Yeah, Detroit too.
He was horrible in Detroit. Yeah, he did have. I think he did have a pick.
He had the pick six, but it still wasn't.
He missed a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So when he cut homeboy, I was like, all right, that's a different type of coach. I like this.
Right. Yeah.
Because it was like like I said, we all know who Marcus Peters is.
It was for real type shit.
Yeah, he was like, oh, okay. We're here to play. We're here to win. We're here to do our job and go home eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But no, you ain't special.
Nope.
So that's what I liked about him. So I'm excited to see what he does from the full season aspect.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's gonna have a game where everybody's gonna be like, boo. You know what I mean? He probably will, and I know he will. He's not gonna be he's not going to win them all. They're not going to be beautiful. They're not going to be pretty.
Right.
We grind stuff out, and we pull stuff out. I'm okay with that.
It's a first year new head coach. Like
first year new. He's a first time head coach in first year and all.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to see some progress as I want to see the progress as the year goes on.
Yeah. As long as I don't see these fools giving up like I did in Chicago when McDaniels was coach. Like that was horrible. Like that's the shit that makes you be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I don't think they will. I think he'll, so we'll see.
Yeah. All right, doggy. Peace out. I'll catch you.
See you guys later
next week. And then everyone, nation, thank you for tuning in. And as always, just win, baby.
Just win.